Hi, thank you for tuning into this video. This is Nick at Mitzi Sullivan's office. We have created a Social Security break-even tracker spreadsheet. First of all, I just want to let you know that it is available to download in the comment section below, and you can plug in your own Social Security benefit monthly income amount here where we have highlighted in yellow this cell, and this entire spreadsheet will update with your numbers. So this will be helpful for anyone trying to figure out when I should start taking my Social Security benefits. Now, real quick before we dive in, I want to just explain a few things about Social Security for those who don't know. So Social Security is a tax that you've been paying in when you've worked. So if you have worked for an employer or for someone else, you have paid 6.2% of your gross earnings, and that employer has matched that 6.2% as well, so that in total, you've paid 12.4% of your gross earnings every year that you work. Now, if you're self-employed, you've had to pay that 12.4% by yourself. One common misconception about Social Security is that you have been paying in this tax into a personal account for yourself so that one day when you retire, you have access to the funds that you've paid in. It's just been sitting there waiting for you. However, that is not the case. The way it works is if you are currently paying in Social Security, that money is being used now. It's being used for those who are taking their benefits. So what's really going on is when you pay that Social Security tax, you're earning credits for your future. So the way it works in 2020 is you earn one credit per every $1,410 in earnings, up to a maximum of 4 credits per year. That amount goes up a little bit every year, so if you're watching this beyond 2020, that amount may have changed. But the way it works is the more that you pay into Social Security through your life, the more benefits you will have when you decide to take those benefits and retire. Now, real quickly before we get started with the spreadsheet, I do want to talk about full retirement age. For those who don't know what full retirement age is, it is the age in which you can take 100% of your Social Security benefits. So, if you were born in between 1943 and 1960, the age in which your full retirement benefits are payable is 66. And I'm sorry, that's actually 1943 to 1954. It's going to be 66. So from 1954 to 1960, it's 66 plus a few months in intervals per year. So if you were born in 1960 or later, the full retirement age is 67. So real quick, let's talk about those born in between 1954 and 1960. If you were born in 1955, your full retirement age is going to be 66 and 2 months. If you were born in 1956, your full retirement age is going to be 66 and 4 months, and so on. We're increasing by 2 months all the way until we get to someone born 1960 or later, and the full retirement age is now 67. So that age has increased by 1 year over time, but for the sake of this chart, we have our full retirement age set at age 66, which means you would be able to take 100% of your benefits. Now, some people may want to take their benefits before full retirement age. So if your full retirement age is age 66, but you want to start taking your benefits at age 64, you can do that. However, you'll only receive 80% of those benefits instead of the 100%. So if your monthly Social Security income would have been $1,700 per month, then by taking these benefits 2 years early at age 64, you're only going to be able to take $1,360 per month. So, as you can see on this chart, by taking these benefits 2 years early, your yearly Social Security benefit amount of income is $16,320. So you're making that per year all the way, per year until you've passed away. And if you want to wait until you're age 66, which is your full retirement age, there are 2 years where you're not going to take those benefits, but once you start at age 66, you're making a lot more per year. Some people might want to wait until they're much older. So, hey, my full retirement age is 66, but I'm actually going to start taking benefits at age 69. So I'm going to wait 3 years. But by doing that, I get to take 124% of my benefit amount. So instead of just making $1,700 per month, I'm actually going to be taking $2,108 per month, which is an extra $5,000 per year, which obviously starts to add up. Now, this chart below, the cumulative total benefits, this really shows you the difference in how much your total income can be based on when you start pulling those benefits. So full retirement age at 66, if that monthly income was $1,700, let's look ahead at age 75. So I started taking my benefits at age 66. My full benefit amount, that yearly amount is $20,400. So starting at age 66, I've made $20,400 per year. So as you can see, by age 75, I've made $204,000 in Social Security benefits. If I had waited until I was, let's say, 70, I don't start taking until I'm 70, so I wait 4 years. Instead of making $20,400 per year, I'm actually going to be taking an extra, $6,500 per year, although I don't start until I'm 70. So by the time I'm 75, 5 years in, I've made $40,000 less than I would have by starting at age 66, but I've only been taking benefits for about half as long. So as we keep moving ahead in life, let's look ahead at age 85. We're moving 10 years further in the future. If I had started taking benefits at my full retirement age at age 66, in total, I would have now taken $408,000 in benefits. But if I had waited until I was 70 to start taking these benefits, I would have now made a lot more money. I would have actually received $22,000 more in total by waiting. This can be seen on this chart below. And as you can see, the break-even point where you are going to start, where you're going to break even and then start making more money by waiting until you're 68 through 70 to start pulling those benefits, it's somewhere around age 78 to 79. So the truth of the matter is, if you believe that you're in great health and you will live much past age 79, then it might be worth it to wait until you're 70 to start taking those Social Security benefits. Because if you think you might live until you're in your 90s, then in the grand scheme of things, you would have been able to make much more from Social Security benefits than having started taking those benefits at age 66 or even early at age 64 for some people. So I hope this helps. You can plug in your own number here in this monthly Social Security income amount. So if I didn't pay in as much over the course of my life, and my amount per month would be $800 at my full 100% benefit amount, then you can see these numbers updating, and you can look at the cumulative benefit chart and see how much money you would be making in total per year based on when you start taking these benefits. This break-even age is still around 78 and 79, as you can see here. it starts to kind of look pretty even, and then as you move further and further, these later years where you start taking benefits, you can kind of see they're passing. Your cumulative income is now passing the income you would have gotten by starting earlier. So really, it's a little bit, it's a little hard topic to talk about, but depending on how long you think you'll live, it really makes a difference. So if you're in great health, it might be worth waiting. If you're maybe not in the best health and you don't know if you'll make it to much past age 80, then hey, it might make more sense to start taking my money at age 64 as soon as I can. So I hope this helps. Please feel free to reach out, comment below if you have any questions about this video or how to use this spreadsheet. The only number that you will want to edit is this monthly Social Security number that's highlighted. So you can figure out how much you would receive at 100% of your benefit amount, and you can update this number, and it will update the spreadsheet for you. So hope this helps, and have a great day. Thanks.